Hello, everyone. I'm pleased to introduce our paper to you. The title of our paper is Learning from Hybrid Craft, Investigating and Reflecting on Innovating and Enlivening Traditional Craft Through Literature Review. Our motivation stems from a desire to preserve traditional crafts. Preserving traditional crafts means passing them down through life, keeping up with making, sharing, and improving. Digital tech plays a big role here, not just documenting stuff in museums, but helping crafts live on through active practice. As HCI researchers, we set our sights on the hybrid craft field, also known as digital craft. Hybrid craft blends physical and digital stuff, showing up in materials, making, techniques, tools, and the end product. In this field, some HCI researchers mix digital design and traditional craftsmanship. We've noticed that hybrid craft research covers a wide range of topics like goals and types of crafts. So we really need a systematic way to organize all this hybrid craft literature. So we explore innovating and enlivening traditional crafts through the literature of 85 hybrid craft articles from influential HCI publications in the past decade. This paper is the first to explore enliven traditional crafts with hybrid methods and provides the first literature review from a traditional craftsmanship angle. There are 4 main contributions of our article. First, this paper provides an initial understanding of how traditional crafts are innovated through a hybrid craft approach. Second, we examined hybrid craft cases involving traditional crafts from various angles, offering clear inspiration for revitalizing and innovating traditional crafts. Third, using qualitative and quantitative methods, we condensed 5 research areas in the hybrid craft realm related to traditional crafts, offering guidance and inspiration for reviving and innovating them. Fourth, after reflecting on everything, we propose a design framework to breathe new life into traditional crafts. It has 3 layers: assessing value, innovating artifacts, and involving people. As the hybrid craft we're exploring falls within the HCI domain, we primarily search for keywords from 7 high-level literature databases, including hybrid craft, digital craft, and technology-related expressions like technology, digital technology. Finally, 85 articles were chosen to form the corpus for this paper. We analyze papers in both manual and statistical ways, including the following steps. 5 researchers divided the 85 articles into batches, each analyzed independently. Abstracts and main content were recorded in a shared spreadsheet. After reading, a meeting was held to discuss and exchange opinions, providing all researchers with an initial understanding of the articles. The researchers then read the articles closely. To condense the content of 85 articles into a brief summary, each article was independently coded by 5 researchers, emphasizing the craft category, digital technology, and target user group. Consensus meetings resulted in 9 craft category labels, 4 digital technology labels, and 6 target user group labels. Subsequently, the 5 researchers independently performed open coding for research area labels, guided by research questions, article contributions, and the aforementioned labels. Finally, the collaborative meeting resulted in a consensus that resulted in 5 research area labels. Now let's delve into the details of these domains. We have compiled a list of all traditional craft types covered in the hybrid craft articles. As shown in the figure, all crafts are divided into these types. We hope that these results will bring inspiration for innovating traditional crafts to practitioners in related fields. It's worth focusing on the research related to fabrics. Textile has been the most extensively studied craft over the past decade. They encompass weaving, knitting, clothing, and embroidery, catering to diverse user groups and applications. Textiles use everyday materials, making them accessible and affordable. Their proximity to the body opens up significant potential for HCI applications. Studies merge circuits, electronics, and fabric, turning textiles from traditional crafts into cutting-edge technology. The next figure is digital technology for craft innovation. We categorize digital technology that could be used for innovating traditional crafts into 4 types. First is digital fabrication technologies. 38.8% of articles incorporated digital fabrication into traditional crafts, broadening people's making abilities, especially enhancing 2- and 3-dimensional structures. The most widely used technology is 3D printing. Laser cutting, plotter cutting is popular, too. Next is about design tools. Computer-aided design, CAD technology is the most popular, seen in 37.7% of articles. It uses computational methods to design and simulate 2- and 3-dimensional graphics, guiding subsequent digital fabrication processes in many cases. Another significant trend we found in this research is the embedding of interactivity into crafts, transforming static craft product into dynamic user interfaces. This category encompasses the largest number of articles, accounting for 57.7%. Lastly, 12.9% of articles centered on enhancing user experience in traditional crafting by creating multimodal interactive systems or techniques. The next figure is target user group. We categorize target users to pinpoint who benefits most from the innovative outcomes of traditional crafts. The craftsmen are the most directly related target group. However, they are divided into experienced craftsmen and inexperienced craftsmen. Articles for beginners get into crafting by improving tools and making it easier to learn, so they can pick up crafting skills fast and stay interested. Articles for experienced craftspeople aim to enhance traditional crafts' expressiveness and impart new knowledge rooted in existing craft processes. No specific users. This definition is not aimed at any particular user. This definition of crafting is universal, welcoming to all, with low barriers to learning and accessible to anyone, regardless of expertise or background. Not all papers specify if they are for HCI researchers. Instead, we carefully assess their contributions in terms of techniques and complexity, focusing on those needing expertise in HCI engineering, design, or interdisciplinary fields. We found 34.43% aimed at HCI researchers. Unlike articles for novice craftsmen, this type emphasizes blending traditional craft and digital tech into STEAM education, focusing on curriculum, teaching tools, processes, and design practice reflection. In recent years, the field of HCI has begun to benefit vulnerable groups through hybrid crafts, includes disabled people, aging people, children, and women. Although the total number of articles is small, we are pleased to see an increasing number of hybrid craft studies dedicated to addressing various issues faced by vulnerable groups. Using the craft categories, digital technology usage, target users, and the article's motivation and contribution, we categorized the 85 articles into 5 research areas and 13 sub-areas, offering guidance for innovating and enlivening traditional crafts. For the 5 research areas, small dots represent the individual articles, empty circles as trend region centers, and arrows showing the distribution of 7 key research aspects. We figure out the position of each dot, article, by crunching numbers, boiling down multidimensional labels to just 2 dimensions, X and Y. Then, we plot a 2D graph to show how articles are similar or different. Authors manually draw each trend region, covering similar articles in the smallest possible area. Enhancing crafting experience encompasses nearly all crafting aspects, leading to widespread coverage. Arrows within this area are linked to digital fabrication design tools and hardware technologies, indicating their close association with improving the crafting experience. New craft, material, and interactivity share similarities with enhancing crafting experience, but with some distinctions. It's concentrated more above the axes, emphasizing interactive elements. This category primarily benefits HCI researchers as target users. People, community, and ecology is in the bottom left corner, far from interactive and technological factors. Textiles are widely used here for their inclusivity and accessibility. Compared to people, community, and ecology, education and therapy places a greater emphasis on interactive elements. Perspectives, theories, and reflections is an open-ended theme aimed at reflecting through design practice, so it overlaps with all research areas. We noticed these research areas go from focusing solely on making stuff to considering people more deeply, then ending with big-picture thinking. The top 2 areas are all about making new things, especially related to traditional craft. Then, researchers started digging into the human, community, and environmental sides of hybrid crafts. especially in education. Finally, all this leads to some serious thinking, helping build theories and new ways of looking at things. Based on reflections from these cases, we propose design framework shown in this figure, consisting of 3 layers: value judgment, artifact innovation, and people involvement. In terms of value judgment, traditional craft and digital technology are at opposite ends of the spectrum, indicating whether innovation leans towards improvement or transformation. Choosing how to innovate guides how traditional crafts can be revitalized and made more valuable. When it comes to artifact innovation, we see 2 outcomes: craftwork and creative tools, which support each other. People participation is prioritized at the top of the design framework, highlighting its importance. Artifact innovation must prioritize serving people for sustainable contemporary progress. We have found that the value of people participation is beginning to emerge, ranging from innovation in the crafts themselves to an emphasis on understanding people through making crafts. In future innovations, researchers can prioritize a human-centered approach to revitalize traditional crafts, catering to various people's specific needs. This shift aims to turn the general public from spectators into active creators and innovators in traditional crafts, fostering ongoing public engagement in their innovative preservation. While hybrid craft blends tech with craftsmanship, boosting innovation, many HCI projects break down traditional crafts into mere production techniques. This overlooks their rich cultural and historical significance, leaving design patterns lacking cultural context. Building on this reflection, we propose the concept of cultural artifacts for the future development of hybrid craft. On one hand, it promotes integrating cultural elements into hybrid craft design, fostering innovation experiences linked to social and cultural diversity. On the other hand, it encourages historical reflection in design, blending traditional and contemporary cultures to establish sustainable connections between crafts and human life. The limitation of our study lies in the possibility of insufficiently rich databases. Additionally, the design framework we propose awaits validation in future hybrid craft practices. Thank you for watching our research video. Welcome to read our full paper for more details, and if you have further questions, welcome to contact us by emails.